Hello. Yeah, no, I deleted it. Go away. Try this again and see if it works. Can you? Hello, can you hear me? Can you, hello, can you hear me? 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 See how this one goes. Sorry if there's double echo. It's just I'm listening, trying to. Try this again. Kind of embarrassing having to keep doing this. So sorry, everyone. I'm still trying to I'm trying to get my audio right. If I'm going to keep doing this, I have to learn how to do it. Have it so I don't have to keep redoing it. Tell if anyone can hear me or not. Mm, just making sure everyone can hear me. I have the stream on in the background. Just making sure. I don't want to flood it with that. Hey, Tag. I'm just having trouble with my audio today. I'm going back to this before Alex gets home because I have a short window to be home. Oh, wait. I don't know anybody in Quebec. I'm using my phone for the chat, so bear with me. There's my yellow. Let's wait. Well, you may not hear me very well when I move away from the phone. Okay. This painting that I'm working on right now is a place that I've actually been to. I'm trying to paint from memory. It's a camp that I went to when I was very little. Had the most fun there, fishing, mountains, swimming, all that crazy fun stuff. Just trying to figure out how to set this up so people can see me paint. Only thing with this is you won't be able to see my face. Just hear my voice. I am trying. I know painters make this stuff look really easy. I'm just happy to know I'm not talking to myself this time. It's like the third time I've had to do the stream. And the audio better behave. Because if they go again, then I won't be able to tell you that Alex is coming home soon. But this is what I do when Alex is at school. I spend the morning working on one thing, getting that done before he comes home hours a day, so I can start another one after lunch. But I don't know. I may only do one today. I'm already behind that one. Because I'll teach Alex bad habits. No, oh no, I do need to fresh for this. A little darker around the point of that. Just so I take the paint and pull it down to make a reflection in the water, but I don't have enough paint on the edge. This is acrylic, not gold. There we go. Pull it down. Get a reflection in the water. Yes. All right, now I'm gonna do the highlights on the tree. Just that I had quite a few people in the first stream, and each time I keep restarting it, I'm getting less and less. I really don't care if I get copyrighted by the music in the background because I cannot paint without music. It's almost forgiven. Zombies. Which one you doing? Tag Outbreak? I haven't even played it yet. I guess that keeps telling me I need to play. Take a day off from painting and play. Not gonna go anywhere. Time machine. Green, some yellow to it. A little bit more yellow. Excuse me. An eye on time. Around 11. I might take a break from this afternoon and maybe play some Outbreak. I have not played yet. Hardly anything at all. Sorry, that's a friend of mine. Doing live would be a good way to show people that it's me that is painting these. I can take credit for the stuff that I've been painting because it's kind of hard to show proof that you're painting something just by someone looking at what you painted. So I get comfortable with showing people, but I'm one of those people that are better at doing than if that makes sense. Pretty good actually. A little bit more weight to this side. That's where the light is coming from. So add into this to make it look like grass. Those are supposed to be bushes in the distance, whatever you want to make of it. When you have the right tools and the right mindset, you just play. Everyone keeps telling me they don't have no skills for this stuff. They just gotta practice and figure it out, learn it. Or you can do what I do, sit around and watch Bob Ross all day. What I did to learn these landscaping. Because I've been saying from day one that I've been wanting to learn how to do these landscapes. Day one, I've been saying that. I might put a little bit of white in here too. For like, what are those flowers called? That the white puffy ones go on and spread their seeds everywhere. I put some white in there too to make it look like those are in the field. Because I remember specifically that those used to be that those were in the field. Those are more. I'm going to put some sticks in there because those are going to be more like woods. Well, that's true too. I mean, I've actually been to this place, so I guess that's true. Just those should be up a little higher though for wood. Then it'll take away from my mountains. There's supposed to be woods in the distance. Hi again. Hi, Dimensional. How are you? Welcome. Guys, if you hear a constant ding or beep, it's just my Facebook going off. A friend of mine is chatting with me as well. Right. Let me get a close up of what it looks like so far. Thank you. But I keep forgetting that this is a camera, but that's what it looks like so far. I've actually been here. It was a park down in Virginia, actually, when I was a kid. These were the Blue Ridge Mountains. If Baltazar was here, he would know exactly what I'm talking about because he's from Virginia. But that's what it looks like so far. I just thought that it was time that show people my skills rather than just show them paintings like, hey, look, I painted this, I painted that. Are you kidding me? I played through the whole playlist already. Wow. There we go. We need to do something to those woods in the background because this, okay, we got the mountains and the trees up front, the grass, and this right here is supposed to be the woods in the distance. So I got to change it. I have to fix that up a little bit to make it look more like what I want it to look like. Oh, these, oh, here in front of me this whole time. These are my favorite brushes to paint with. All right. I'm gonna take more of this phthalo green and I'm gonna bush that up a bit more in the background. Excuse me, to make it look more like trees in the background. This in here, so that room. What is it? I do have to be mindful of time though, because like I said, Alex. Be home soon. No, not that. Where's my green? Phthalo green and some sap green. Beat it into the brush so it's really good and into the bristles. Different heights. You want to, when you're doing this, you don't want it to be the same level going all the way across because there's no such thing as a tree, trees that are the same height. Absolutely not. Trees in the background. Yes, Daisy, I hear you. I just don't want to cover my mouth completely. It's kind of funny. I didn't really start painting until I found out about my grandma's cancer. When I found out about grandma's cancer, that was when I really started painting. I really started developing my skills. Hasn't been easy. That much I can say. Distracting myself. I mean, she's a strong woman. She does have the means to survive. I know she does, but there's just that little strip of doubt that's in the back of my head, giving her her age and all her other health, you know, stuff on top of it. Doesn't help. My other toy. Here's my other toy. So I'm doing what I can to help me manage. You know, she wants what all of us want to live to see another day, to breathe, spend time with family, grandkids, you know. I'm like ignoring my phone. I found myself ignoring my phone more and more every day because one of these days it's going to go off and it's going to be something I don't want to do. Not doing a lot of things lately because at first I was doing cod and stuff because it was helping with the distraction, but it's not really helping that much anymore. So I just find other things to help. With this. I mean, I know we've all had to deal with loss, and all of us, part of life, it's a fact of life. It's what happens. It doesn't make the waiting game any easier. Okay. Alrighty. Take a little bit of yellow, a little bit of that green. Of the trees in the background. Now it's starting to look like the wood, more like the woods. Now it's starting to come alive. When you emphasize, you always start with the dark first, the dark base first, because you want it to have that 3D image. Otherwise, otherwise you're like Bob Ross says, you're painting. Nothing important. It's Friday. And there won't be light in there because that is, you're walking into the woods. But I can put this in this hand. Down. I can add wood light stuff. I gotta add color. I think I need to bring that. See. What you doing, Daisy? I don't know. That just looks really dark. Otherwise, I have to. Otherwise, it blends in too much with the grass up front. I need that. Hmm. I think that might be too bright of color. I think I might need to make that a little darker. So let me. I need some black. I need black. Where's my black? And my kitties are awake and playing because they know it's almost that time of day where Alice can come. So guys, I still got a half hour. Guys are going crazy a little early because I got a new box in the house. I got a new shipment of supply. Our supplies come in today, and they discovered a new box. Cats in boxes. What can I say? Black. Mix it with a little bit of brown. Mixing a little bit of black and a little bit of brown makes a color called Van Dyke Brown. And that's actually the color that I need for the trees. That's too thick. I want this to look like the wood. And it's dark for a reason. Because walking into those woods that I went to was very, very covered. Very covered. I mean, there was some light in it, but not as much. And there would be no way to break it up without making it blend. Uh, Sometimes with these paintings, I kind of just make them up as I go along. Like I'll start with a sky, be like, okay, I'll put a mountain in, or okay, well, we'll just put a sun in, or I'll put trees in, or once you learn the skills of how to paint trees and how to paint stuff, fantasy worlds really aren't my area. So I should, go to speak. It's not really my area, fantasy stuff, but hey, like Tag said though, that Darth Ether one turned out pretty good. Don't tell space that. Yeah. Perks of painting. I'll be right back. I gotta go wash my hand real quick. Perks of painting, equals messy hands. And I can't touch anything with paint on my hands. I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. keep getting phone calls from telemarketers. Don't know anybody in Quebec. Alrighty, so this is where, and apparently they don't know how to give up. This is where it's at so far. You know, sky, tree in the front, mountain. You know, this right here is supposed to be the woods. I'm still working on defining that more. Your grass up in here. I'm going to put some white up in here to make it look like, I think they're called dandelions. I'm not sure what those flowers are called. Little white things that you blow on and they go all over the place. Those we have a lot of those here. This right here is going to be a lake down in here, as you can see the reflections coming through. I know a lake is usually more darker in color, so it's getting there. I need to work on making my mountains a little taller, so they bigger, so they stand out more. That, but that's just only because it's so close to see. It's like I'm rowing a boat right across the lake to go for a hike up the mountains or something. I mean, I really love my paintings because as I do it, I like get lost as I get further into it, I get lost into it like I'm really there. And then I start adding things here and start adding things there. And sometimes I wish I wasn't Mary Poppins and just could pop right into my own paintings. That would be something. There's what, I'm trying to develop my skills to the point where I can even create, my realistic stuff even into fantasies. Like when we're all kids, we all dream about our Candyland and what our own version of Candyland would look like. Rivers of root beer with, instead of lily pads, you have ice cream scoops on it. You can't go wrong with a root beer float. Trees of cotton candy or trees of ice cream cones or, you know, fields of jelly beans or stuff like that. Those kind of things. All right. So that is dry now. So where is my sand brush? I need that. So I can put the white in and whatever those flowers are called. One of them. Yeah, that's what they're called. I think they're called dandelions. I really think that's what they're called. But that's what I thought that yellow weed was outside. Was dandelions. That little yellow weed that grows on the grass. And yellow cactus. We're gonna you screw up, you can always go back over. I'll be right back. I gotta go clean this brush. I'm just a poor boy. Nobody loves me. Can't go wrong with a little bit of Queen in the background. maybe I should use titanium for this. I can fix that later. Wait for it to dry first. Gotta have happy music when you're painting. Because happy music leads to good moods and happy paintings. I even thought about doing paintings for like every color of the rainbow. Like I did one for purple. Like what would the world look like if it was red? If it was red or blue or orange or whatever. The only thing about painting when you learn these skills, you can do anything with them virtually. And oh yeah, it gives you the dandelions that I want, Ted. Much better. Much. I remember when we were brothers. Even Alex does it. We run up into those fields, just play with those dandelions, and we wind them off because we're choosing later. Absolutely love those flowers. I got memories. Might have to do some white up in there. No, I'm just gonna leave that. I don't know. That might be something else. There are no accidents. There's only happy accidents. Now you got your field of dandelions, or whatever those darn flowers are called. I gotta figure out what those flowers are called. I can't even. Let's just say we want to do like there's like a field of like flowers, or this could be like a meadow more than just a grassy land, like a little meadow. That works. Not sure what to do with that. To do that, fix that though. I can never keep make up my mind what I want to do with these. Well, away. Go. Oh, right there, right next to me. If it was a snake, it definitely would have bit me. There it is. I'm looking for the bread, and it's right there in front of me. Oh, great. I'm just gonna turn an area in here, like into like a field of I don't need the sometimes when I paint, though, I get lost in my own little world. That's why it's hard for me to stay focused on streams when I'm painting. Painting is that's what I want is the distraction. The mental escape, not just visual. Not no Bob Ross yet, but with practice, I will be. Gotta have that goal. That goal set. What you want, don't let nothing stop you. No such thing as I can't. Red, beat that brush so that way it's into the bristles. Beating it into the bristles allows it me to do the light touch, and it's you can see that this area over there is got a field of red flowers. You don't know what blows in the wild. You see them. Yo, YouTube. Yeah. I'm yelling at them like they're allies. Pathetic. Okay, I'm gonna leave that where it is. That looks really, really nice. I'm not sure what else to add. Like I said, I have been to this place, but I'm also throwing in stuff. Oh, I see one thing that I gotta do. One thing that I definitely need to do. Okay, let's take some titanium white, and I'm going to add. Probably not with that end, because I'll end up painting something I don't want to paint. That are in the front. So that way we can distinguish which ones are closest and which ones are further back. Because the light would only be at the front. Oh, that looks really nice. Just like a big old meadow. I gotta go back in and put some more white in there though, because my white got overrun by the red. I gotta wait for the red to dry first. Then once the red dries, I'll go back in and put my white flowers back in there. The problem when you paint the stuff being wet, it mixes up and out. I'm just trying to test out and see how these painting streams goes. And once I get finally get the audio right, maybe I can start doing my painting streams more often. And you probably hear my kitties in the background. Hey, come on. No, go on. She don't need your help. That's for dang sure. Think about lake water. That's that grimy. looking color. And every time I try to paint realistic water, I end up screwing it up. I'm trying to practice more with water. That looks really good, actually. But my mountain does need to be a little bit bigger, so I'm probably gonna. Actually, why not? I'm gonna fix the mountain. I think the mountain used to be a little bigger. It used to be, yeah. The brown brush. It used to be brush. Oh, that's a black one. I think the mountain needs to be a little tall, a little bigger. So I'm gonna go a little bit bigger. That goes with the little ridges below it. Why not? One thing about mountains, made up of many, many ridges. I will be adding white and stuff to this to give it more mountain. I found mountains very, 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 very. Actually, looks like a volcano more than a mountain. It looks more like a volcano than it does a mountain. This is what I mean when I paint. I end up making accidents and it ends up looking like something else. So let's go with it. Maybe like Dante's Peak or Mount St. Helens or whatever. There we go. Now that looks much better. Mountains are more prominent, more distinctive. I can tell it's a mountain. There we go. Much. This is actually coming out pretty good, I must say. Oh yeah, Alex is gonna be coming home. Oh, go turn my deep fryer on. Alex is gonna be coming home soon. Tag, if you're still listening, are you streaming today? I know it's Friday. Normally you do, sometimes you don't. Just curious. I really usually like it. Okay. Normal time? I'll be home anyway. I'm gonna make sure I'm done with this by then. Yeah, Lou Legend will be home soon. He should be home within the next 15 minutes or so. I'm not gonna say goodbye yet. I'll let him say hello first. Because he likes to say hello to everybody. I think him and I are doing for a new Mario. New Mario. I do that sometime next week. Right. Alrighty. So this is where this is going to get interesting. Okay, I got brown back over here, making sure it's nice and wet. And I gotta take white. Actually, no, I'll keep doing what I'm doing. Once it dries, I'll add the white. Wow. Just wow. I think this is like the best one I've ever done. Without a doubt, the best one I've ever done. Right? I have a little bit of white on there because the closer they are to the top, you know. Oh, excuse me. Wait. Or wait too. Yeah, I gotta. Once that dries, I gotta touch that up a little bit. But I like that it's bigger though. I definitely like the mountain that it's bigger, but I do have to do a little bit. Like I said, mountains are a work in progress. But down there it looks really good because I have too much light and not enough dark. That's the problem. We're gonna do this. Okay, there we go. Now it's starting to. I don't know. This is making me want to watch Delicate Paint now. Because it looks like a volcano now. If I do that, I can lose our here like this. Looks like a crater. It does. It just makes me want to watch. Have the deep fryer on for his lunch because today for lunch is chicken patty sandwiches, chicken sandwiches, and carrot. It takes patience though too. Sometimes I go too fast when I paint, and then I wonder why things don't look very good. And occasionally, I gotta remind myself, you don't have. But the thing it is, I'm trying to get a rhythm down for when the store opens, so I know exactly how long the paint is. I already know that answer. I already know how long it takes. Now I'm debating if I should leave it like that or if I should put one final peak there at the top. But I'm waiting for that all up there to dry because once that dries, I'll be able to do the highlights more on it to make it look more like the mountain shape. I figure out what I'm doing. Oh, that's why. Because okay, now I finally just understood something. That's why they do that color there when they do water. Okay, I just realized something. The reason why when I see Bob Ross paint, he takes the same color he does the sky and he takes it down here. And the reason for that is so that way it looks like the water is reflecting the sky. I never understood that until just now. Huh. Because when I look at the paintings, always look different in person than they do when I take a picture of them because I can see the detail to them. Definitely a lot better. But I do see some things that I do. I got to highlight up on here a little bit more to define the trees a bit more. I don't really want to touch the water. Okay. I'm done with the mountain for now. I'm done with the mountain for now. But I had to make that a little bigger. My woods just like my forest there just kind of rounded it out. So I had to make it bigger. So probably going to be stopping here soon anyways because Alex is going to be home and then I got to clean up and make lunch. But I think I'm going to put a little bit of land up here and then a water line at least. Maybe at least a water line. So that way you can see where the water line is and where the reflection is. That's not bad actually. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up there because my little munchkin is going to be home soon. But this is where I'm finishing off. I will shout out a picture when I'm finished with it. Still not quite sure what else I want to do to it yet. But all right. All right. Thank you, everybody that came in. Thank you very much. I'm sorry the stream has been on and off with multiple streams today. I apologize, but things happen and sometimes technology really bites. But thank you for tuning in, and hopefully I'll have one next week and it will be better this next time. Bye, guys. Much love to you all.